Yo, what's up guys, it's Brock from Studios coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm going to do a video on how to get the exotic sword, because this exotic sword is actually really cool. And when the gameplay first came out, before the Taken King came out, it was actually a really hyped topic along with the Sleeper Simulant, which if you guys didn't know, the quest for it has been released today, and I'll be doing a tutorial on that later today. I'll try to anyway. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get straight into this. Okay guys, before you can actually start the exotic sword quest, you first have to do the quest where you get your legendary sword. If you guys don't want to do that, basically just after you complete the main storyline, you just have to go to Eris. She'll give you a quest, then you have to gather 25 Hadium Flakes from the Dreadnought. And this can be kind of a pain, especially if you can't find chests, but if you are a Night Stalker Hunter, if you put on Enhanced Motion Tracker, this does make finding chests like 10 times easier. Or on the first arms day, if you got that pulse rifle, that also had, if you get precision kills, you get an Enhanced Motion Tracker. So if you have that, that will help too. And then after that, you can get your legendary swords or whatever for exchanging the Hadium Flakes with Motes of Light, and then doing some planetary materials. After that, the step is kind of hidden. First you have to fully upgrade your sword, and then you have to infuse it to 280 light. It doesn't have to go in that order, because I infused mine up to 290 or 281 or something. I think it's actually 292 or something. I think that's why I infused it to. And then I didn't get it, then I fully upgraded, then I got the quest. And now let's get into the quest. Okay guys, the first step in this quest is you have to kill 50 majors and 25 guardians in the Crucible. And to kill the 50 majors, if you guys just look at this video here, at this clip here that I made, it'll show you the direction in which from the spawn point of when you spawn to patrol, where you could kind of farm these major knights, these 3 major hive enemies. 2 of them are acolytes and one's a knight. Basically, you just have to kill those with your sword over and over again. You just kill the 3 enemies on top of the shack, above the shack, kind of by it. Then you go down below, and then as you guys saw from the clip, you just kill them, and then you'll get your exotic. You won't get your exotic sword yet, but then you'll finish that step. And for the 25 guardians in the Crucible, just get familiar with the guard function on your sword. I honestly never did this. It was hard. It was kind of hard for me to get used to it, but yeah, just use the guard function, and then bullets can't do that much damage to you unless it's a Zalo Supercell, which it's arc, and you have an arc sword, for example. Then it might do something. Or say you have a solar sword and someone has a solar rocket launcher, then it probably won't do as much. But most likely people's primaries, which is what they're going to be shooting at you at, or their heavies, are most likely different. And then, so yeah, just get familiar with that, and then get your kill, and just get kills. Also, you guys, you can use the hilt of the sword to get kills. So if you guys see an enemy, he's AFK or something, just kind of hit him twice with your sword. I know it's kind of cheesy, but to get an exotic sword, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, on to the next step. Okay, guys, on to the second step, and then in this second step, you have to kill Ektar, which is basically just a major knight with a sword, which his shield can only be brought down with a sword. So to get to this area from the spawn point when you patrol the Dreadnought, just follow the steps as seen in this clip. Act like you're kind of heading to the Sunless Stealth Strike and kind of go through the middle, and kind of go through there. And the door which you usually go to the Sunless Stealth Strike, keep on heading to there, and you'll find 3 Warden Knights. And also keep in mind in this clip that I did use my exotic sword. I did have it at the time, because I just barely, when I got it, I did need to get gameplay for this. So yeah, you guys also can kill Ektar if you really want to when you have your exotic sword. But anyway, what you gotta do is you have to kill the 3 Warden Knights. And these guys aren't that hard. You just take down their shield, and then you kind of just shoot them. Then you kind of get them down to low health. And I'm not sure exactly what their shield is going to be. Since I did this twice, the first time, usually all 3 of them are solar. So yeah, I'd recommend using a solar gun, so it can take down their shield fast and kill them at almost. So yeah, it'll take down their shield a lot faster. Instead of using say they have a solar shield and then use an arc gun, it might not take down their shield as fast. It might not take down their shield if you use a sniper or something. Most likely it will, but just in case. So yeah, anyway, but when I did it the second time, each one of them had a different shield. One was solar, one was arc, one was void. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be for you guys, but when you try this, but basically, so yeah, you want to get them down to low health, and once you do that, I would recommend, if you're Titan, using Sunbreaker, a Hunter using Golden Gun, and a Warlock maybe Stormcaller. I don't know, I'm not sure where you get what Warlocks can use. Maybe if you have a Black Spindle, you can use that, or some good sniper, or rocket launcher. If it has tripod, that could be useful. I don't know, but if you're a Hunter or a Titan, I would really recommend using Sunbreaker or Golden Gun. It's just the easiest way, because you can just like kind of one-shot them, but still get them down to low health in case it doesn't kill them. Anyway, after you do that, the door in the center, like acting like you'd go into the Sunless Stealth Strike, like the first area where you have to like disable the two thingies on the side. Anyway, so once you get there, you'll have to kill all the ads, and then once you kill all the ads, you can start killing Ekdar, and again, his shield can only be damaged by the sword. As in the gameplay, you guys can see that was using the special ability on my Arc Sword, and I did take him down fairly quickly. Anyway guys, that is the second step. Now after this, you will basically get a new quest. You'll just get it right after, and you will have to farm for materials and ability kills depending on what the elemental damage on your sword is. That's the subclass you're going to have to use. For example, if you got the solar sword and you're a Hunter, you would use Gunslinger, or if you got the Arc Sword and you're a Hunter, you use Blade Dancer, or you got the Void Sword and you're a Hunter, you would use Night Stalker, and etc. For the other classes, I'm a Hunter mainly, so that's why I chose Hunter. But anyway, so yeah, this part is really grindy, I have to admit. I spent like a couple days on this step, but literally all I was doing is going into patrol. And actually, it wasn't even going to patrol. I was like half the time I was going into patrol, but the other half of the time I was doing this one method I found out actually works pretty good. So if you have a Zalo Supercell or a Bad Juju, preferably a Bad Juju, I had a Zalo Supercell for this. It works. It probably works just as good. Maybe it takes a tiny bit longer, but either way, basically all you got to do is go into the Dark Beyond mission, and once you get onto that mission, you can go to that one part where you have to open the door, and it's a legendary line that the Dinklebot said, and it's like here comes the hive or something like that. And once you do that, you can kill all the Thrall with your Bad Juju or your Zalo Supercell. Charge up your super, die, then use your super when you have your super the next time after you die. Then kill the Thrall and stuff, and then die again. And if you are a Titan and you chose the Void Sword, sorry, this method actually won't work since you can't exactly get kills with your super. I'm not sure how you're gonna do it, honestly. Maybe, I honestly don't know how it's gonna work, but I guess you could use it with grenades. Like if you got some grenades, yeah, if you just threw some grenades and got some void melees. But other than that, I'm not sure how you Titans are gonna do it. But either way, for the materials for farming the materials, basically Arc, you have to go to Cosmodrome to farm Spin Metal. Solar, you have to go to the Moon to farm Helium Filaments. And Void, you have to go to Mars to farm Relic Iron. So I would recommend grabbing a Ghost. That makes it so it's easier to find these. So since you can't exactly just buy them from the Vanguard Quartermaster, or you can't do this from like dismantling materials or whatever, or you can't. And also, guys, you can't get these things from chests, which does kind of suck. But either way, once you do that, I would say every 5 to 15 materials would get one of these things. Either I think it's called like a Zeptocore, a Relic, Crystal, and I'm not sure what the solar one is called. But either way, once you get 10 of those, then you're done with that step. Then after that super long and grindy step, you will have to wait till the next arms day. I know I am posting this on an arms day, so if you guys watch this and you don't have your exotic sword yet, and you can get all these steps done by today, you can go and get your materials for the step. But yeah, it has to be after. I'm not sure if it's the next arms day or it's just a arms day. You have to wait till arms day. Anyway, after you do that, you just go talk to Lord Shaxx, and he'll give you your next step. And you have to do a special version of the Sunless Stealth Strike that is 300 light. So if you're 295 or above, you will have pretty much no issues with this. It won't be that hard. like for me. And also, guys, it does matchmake you. So if you guys don't have any friends that are online at the moment, you really need to do this step because you really want to get your exotic sword. It will matchmake you, and that's what it did for me. The first time I did this, actually twice I had to. The first time I got matched up with a couple 300 lights. So if you guys aren't, you guys might get matched in the second time. I got matched with like a 296 and a 293, and we did honestly absolutely fine. Probably even better than with the 300s. I honestly think we did better. But either way, once you do that, you have to kill Alak Aluz, or this is the Darkblade. I probably butchered that name, but either way, you have to kill the Darkblade's warden and him within 30 seconds of each other. This doesn't mean you have to kill each of them in 30 seconds once you enter that arena thing. And the strategy for this is you just have to get the Darkblade down to really low health, like really, really low. So yeah, you can get like a few shots on and you'd be dead, that kind of low. And then you have to kill the warden. After that, then once you kill the warden, then hurry up and kill the Darkblade, and then you'll be done with that step. You go talk to Lord Shaxx, and then you are done. And you get your exotic sword, and then each exotic sword has a special ability. The arc one you can like spin and shoot like a lightning thing. I'll show you guys some gameplay since I got the arc sword. The solar one, you can do the uppercut. I'll try to get gameplay of the arc and solar ones, but it's not guaranteed. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But either way, with the solar one, you do like a really, really powerful uppercut, kind of like how that one girl did in the gameplay of Quarter Works with her exotic sword. And then with the void one, you can do a cool spin where you do or it does a bunch of void damage, and like anything around you just dies instantly. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it will really, really hurt them. And it's also really cool. So all those abilities are cool. So if you guys want to get this ranked up fast, just use a bunch of motes of light. But either way, these are also really good in Crucible. So say there's a bunch of people on a flag, and the Void one would actually be really good. And with the Arc one, it's just kind of good since a sword is really close range. It's kind of baked it so you can use it long range, since the disc, it's kind of like a lightning disc that just track people. So that's honestly that would be honestly my favorite for Crucible. I've actually gotten killed by that thing a couple times. But either way, these swords are actually really cool. They are 310 light, and when I equipped my sword, I become 298 light, and I haven't even done the raid yet, so I think that's really cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found this video really useful. Again, I will be trying to do the Sleeper Stimulant tutorial. Bye. Also, guys, before I go, I do want to give a big shout out to my kind of like a YouTube friend. His name is
and also
Trials where I'll fix matches with you that are people with similar win counts, so you don't. So say you're like 8-0, you don't get
either
into
way.
a
I
team
want
that
to
just
give a big
barely
shout
started.
to him.
Has like I'm not sure if he have like one win. I'm not sure. He's telling me an idea
card or whatever.
Whatever shout out, give me a shout out. The buff or whatever. So I just want to give him a shout out really quick.
Wrecked.
Again, no, you'll be matched up with
description
below 8 wins, so it's more. It is going to be more competitive and way. You want to do it way harder together, man? And I'm down for it. And also, Gear will drop exclusively at end of matches for the winning team. So I'm not sure. We're still going to have those rewards. Also, you guys want to see any type of complete your trials passage, comment saying where you go 8. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and get those packages or whatever. And also, it does say that past coins